your goals so that you can make yourself strong as well. Okay. Okay, we start our today learning. Today we are going to discuss about. I want to give you lecture regarding figures of speech. Okay. In my previous lecture, I have delivered an introduction, a beautiful introduction for you regarding a beautiful introduction regarding figure of speech through which we try to understand. We also discuss about what are figures of speech and how they use in English language as well, and how a writer, a poet, or a literary person always use to communicate us to how all these special person like specific writers, specific poets always use figure of speech to make their work beautiful, adorable, or compassionate as well. Okay. And all this is possible with the touch of figures of speech. Okay. In this video, I want to share with you some important devices which tell you about figures of speech, which are renowned as figures of speech. Okay. Okay, before to start our today learning, I want to share with you a beautiful quote which is renowned as an anonymous. Okay, means to say, what is the meaning of anonymous? Means to say, the writer of this quote is unknown. Okay. I want to share with you a beautiful quote. The harder you work for something, the greater you feel. The greater you feel when you achieve it. What a beautiful quote it is. What a great message is hidden in this quote. The writer wants to say that if you face difficulty, if you feel difficulty to do something, means to say that whenever you achieve your goal, whenever you achieve your success, then you're proud of it. Okay. Means to say, I want to give you a very good example. I want to give you understanding with the help of examples. Means to say, for example, a student, a person wants to be a CM, wants to be an IPS officer, wants to be a CSS officer. First, this is very difficult phase, that to start work, to start daily routine, to start daily hard work. But when he become an IPS officer, then he feel greater. Means to say, this feeling is greater, and this feeling is also renowned as its success. Okay. I want to give you another example like that. A farmer always try to bowing his seeds, and then go for watering, and then one day he is ready to harvest his crops. At that time he feels very happy. He feels very happy because this is the day of success which he wants to celebrate with his children. Okay. Okay, we start our today learning. Today we are going to discuss about detailed explanation of figures of speech. Okay. Okay, let's start it. First of all, I want to tell you about simile. Simile is also a very important literary figure, which is very important in figures of speech. Okay, we try to understand it with a good definition. A simile compares two different things. A simile compares two different things using like or as. Means to say, whenever you use simile, at that time you always use two words like as or like. Okay, we try to understand with the example. Her face shines like the moon. Okay, as you better know that in our good definition, you also keep in your mind that whenever a writer use like or simile, at the time you also understand that this is also talking about simile. Okay, and this is also the indication in your mind that this is simile. Okay, like that, her face, for example, her face shines like the moon. Okay, like is over simile. Okay, we try to move metaphor. A metaphor compares two things. Okay, without using like or as. Okay, in simile we use like or as, but in metaphor we don't use like or as. Okay, for example, time is money. Money is our metaphor. For example, knowledge is treasure. Treasure is also our metaphor. Okay, understand it, means to say this is also used, metaphor is also used for comparison, but without using like or as. Okay, for example, time is money. Money is our metaphor. Okay, this is also a comparisational word. This word is also used for comparison. Okay, means to say time is money. Time is very, very valuable like money. Clear? Third one is personification. Personification is also a very, very important figure of speech and is always asked in exam. Okay, we try to understand personification. Giving human qualities to animals, objects or ideas. For example, whenever we read some poems, at that time you always observe that some specific words are used, like that sun is smiling, stars are shining. Okay, stars are sparkling. Okay, waves are dancing. Okay, all these words also define the term personification. Okay, we try to understand with a good example. The sun smiled at us. Okay, smiled is our personification, because this is also a human being quality. This is the attribute of humans. Okay, this is the quality of humans. Okay, like that, laughing, smiling, eating, okay, dancing, these all are the qualities of humans, and this is also give to the non-living things. Okay, like that, sun is our non-living things. Okay, like that, for example, the sun smiled is our personification. Clear? And fourth one is hyperbole. Hyperbole is also our figure of speech. We try to understand with a good example. An exaggerated statement, means to say, एक लफ्ज़ होता है उर्दू में यूज़, मुबालगा अमेज़ी. Okay, exaggeration is also if you translate the word hyperbole into Urdu translation, at that time you also keep in mind that मुबालगा अमेज़ी. Okay, मुबालगा अमेज़ी क्या है?